as we think of it as the greatest Rotary Club in the world. My name is George Lorigan. I am honored and humbled to be the president of the club this year. We normally have a slideshow, but the person running that is not available today. Need help with a couple people for our invocation, pledge, and milestones. Don Hewlett, Rob Hipp, neither one of them are here. So I need 3 Rotarians to come up and help me out. There we go, look at there. You got milestones, you want to do the prayer? Okay.
Bow your heads, please. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day that we have. We thank you for the beautiful, cool weather, that we can enjoy being outside. We thank you for the many participants that we have today that we get to honor. We thank you for the things that we get to do throughout the Rotary Club and the special privileges that brings to us. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Please join me in saluting the flag. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This is our milestones part for you people that are not normally here much, where we just kind of have a toast to all the people who have birthdays. And today, Marlene McMichael is birthday today. The spouse birthdays are Trey and Bethany Sutton, Karen and Bill Wilson, Dan and Shanna Gaddis, Gina and Brian Deeringer, celebrating their wedding anniversaries. Club anniversaries, Gary Hertel, 7 years, and Brad Curley for 16 years. So if each of you can reach a cup, we hold it up and we use the Spanish term kinda. Salud.
Thank you very much. Next we normally welcome, go ahead and be seated. Thank you very much. Next we normally welcome all guests and visiting Rotarians. We have lots of guests which are going to be introduced as we go on, so I'm going to skip that part today. We have some very, very special guests who allow this type of a ceremony to take place. So I'm going to call up, and normally we'd have slides up here, but I'm going to call up Jacob and the other 2 beautiful young ladies from HEB. And Karen, could you come up and join me too? Now, many of y'all may not know this, okay? Rotary Club does a lot of work to try and raise money. But really where most of the funds that we raise come from local businesses. And this is one of the businesses that make a significant difference. We wouldn't be having these type of ceremonies. We wouldn't be able to honor students. We wouldn't be able to provide scholarships. We wouldn't be able to fund things like Early Act First Night. All of these things are available because of some of the major contributions that we've received this year and have been receiving for many, many years. Now I'm going to ask Karen to talk a little bit about the history of what HEB has done, and then we'll let Jacob say a couple words.
Thank you so much, George. It's an honor for me to have the opportunity to thank HEB. HEB has been helping our community ever since I've been here, and I'm sure long before that. But ever since 2000, these folks have helped. If there's kids involved, they're there. And they're giving money, they're giving time. They also send out their employees to help at our events on their paychecks. I mean on their time clock. They get to come out and work at our events, and HEB is supporting them for doing that. And I think that over the years, they started out with the Rotary Club of Georgetown helping Early Act First Night, which is our character building program in our schools. And they really enjoyed that. Then when we started with Field of Honor, that was really something that they enjoyed as well. I think the first year you guys did face painting at the event, so employees were out there doing whatever we needed them to do. I cannot imagine anybody that does more for our community than HEB. So it's a heart, really, really thank you very, very much for everything that you've done financially and physically coming out and working. So thank you.
Thank you for having us today, and most importantly for the free lunch. We appreciate the great partnership we have with this organization. Look forward to another great year. Our commitment and involvement in the community has been an important part of the way we do business, and today highlights that commitment. HEB is pleased to present assistance to the amount of $10,000 in support of the Rotary Club of Georgetown Foundation. It is our sincere hope that our support will make your many events such as Field of Honor and Invitational Golf Tournament a success, including furthering education of young Texans like those today. Congratulations to the graduating seniors. Thank you again for having us, and I better not see anyone shopping at Randall's. Just kidding. Thank you. It really is an honor to be part of this great community, and we appreciate you having us. Thank you.
Jacob, thank you very, very much. As you can see, they are a very significant part of what we were able to do as a result of the major contribution that we received from them. And this isn't the first year. This, as Karen said, this has been going on for a very long time. A couple things, like I said, normally we have slides, and if they can get that working, we'll do that. But a couple things that are coming up. Tonight we have a Rotary Social at Wrench Brewery. That's from 5 till 7. Next Saturday we have a ramp build in Leander. And then Henry, where's Henry? There's my man Henry. Henry's doing video, just in case y'all want to know that. This will also be available online on YouTube. Henry is working with folks up at Fort Hood who help us with the Field of Honor that we're putting on in 3 weeks from today. And one of the things that they've offered to us is to be able to visit and see a live fire exercise at Fort Hood. You know, tanks firing, Hellfire missiles, all those type of things, helicopters, you name it, they're gonna do real live fire exercise. So this is kind of a rare opportunity. Most of these don't get to do this, but they've extended this to us. So if any Rotarians or any of y'all are interested, see Henry He'll help you with that. Thank you. Field of Honor, let's talk very briefly about that. Scott, do you have a couple things for us on the Field of Honor?
Really quick. Okay, the work begins in a short amount of time, right, Jeannie? I mean, the work's going on now, but quickly the dates. To unload the storage unit, Sunday, October 27th, 1 p.m. at storage unit 2000 2000 Leander Street, not Road. I can give you more particulars afterwards. We need a pickup. One thing, getting the rebar out of Chris Cash's magic trailer after we've got it loaded is always a problem. So on the 27th, I'm out of town, or we could use my truck. We have one, and we need someone with a pickup. We'll put rebar in between both of them, and everything else will go in the trailer. On November 7th, on the Thursday, we will mark the field. I have 7 stellar individuals who have signed up to help me. We can always use a couple more. On the 8th, the next morning at 8 o'clock, we'll throw the rebar down on the ground. Yeah, but we can get it on the ground. So we can get it on the ground in the morning sometime. At least it's laying on the ground. And other than that, there's a lot to do with that. And then, trying to think of anything I'm forgetting. I don't think so. I'll turn it over to Jeannie now.
First, thanks, Scott. First, I wanted to remind you all that just coming up on Saturday is the Poker Help a Hero Poker Tournament. The Georgetown Poker Club is generously splitting the pot to buy flags for the Field of Honor. Now, I'm not asking you all to go play poker. If you want to, that would be great. What I'm asking you to be is an advertising force. We all put 2 of these on every table. You all have your phones. Take a photo and share it. And since there's so many kids in the audience, you have no excuse to say, I don't know how. There's help available. So please, let's all at least do that. This last minute effort could get the word out again all across, and people will show up, and hopefully we could buy quite a few flags. This could generate quite a bit. I would appreciate all of your cooperation on that.
And if you can't play poker or get somebody else to do it, but would like to sponsor a veteran from Heroes Night Out to play poker, we can do that. So let Michael know if that's a possibility, or just show up at the Georgetown Poker Club tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. and you can participate or sponsor a hero. The other thing I wanted to acknowledge was Henry Yu has stepped up to help us with the World War II Korean War Veteran Tribute for Veterans Day, and he's going to need a committee. So anybody who's willing to help, Henry and myself, we're going to get together and talk about it later, but we really need your help. So we would love that. Everything's coming together beautifully. We have sold close to 700 flags so far. So almost half of what we have for the field. Thank you, everybody, for your support.
Thank you, Jeannie. So as you can tell, when everything's working, we have this nice slideshow that kind of walks us through everything. And yes, yes, I got it. You got it. They're right on target. Okay. Next, let's see. Wilson. Is Wilson out here somewhere? There he is. Wilson. I think you have a special program for us today. Something about Rotary Scholars. Is that why all these people are here? Oh, Danny's here too. I guess I should leave.
Thank you, George. As Wilson comes up, I'm Danny Swafford, and I work with Youth Services, and part of our program is the Rotary Scholars that we celebrate once a year. This is the top 5% of our graduating seniors. Before we get to that, we do have some school administration we would like to especially introduce. He's an honored parent today also with his sweet wife, but the principal of Rasharte High School, Rob Dyer, is here with us today. Rob? Rob's actually a member, but we have to do something like this, and he has time to come. So it's okay, we'll take him again. LaToya Easter with Eastview High School is here today. And then we have some of our counselors. Kendall Holt is here today. Ronnie Perez is here. And Alan Oaks. And Dr. Brent's a member here, but I didn't know if he scanned in or didn't, or there he is, Dr. Brent, superintendent. You the man. I'm so proud. Yeah, we like our Dr. Brent. All right, so before we get into turning this over to Wilson, here's kind of what we're going to do today. First of all, you're at Rotary International. It's an international club. We are service-based, community-oriented, international, and we love our kids. We try to host and do a lot of things to support our youth, including scholarship programs. So for those of you in the 5% that have already accomplished paying for all of your college, you can turn me out now. If you do need any college money, Rotary does offer over $28,000 in scholarships annually, and applications are forthcoming. Just so you're aware of that. Parents, if you have an interest in serving your community and beyond, please feel free to talk to any of the Rotary Club members here today. We would love to tell you more about our 100+ strong community club and introduce you and welcome you at another time where you can kind of see a little more about what we do. The last thing, housekeeping. We clapped for all the people, and that was a lot of fun. That's our school admin. When your student is introduced, student, you're going to come up. Wilson's going to do a little give and take here for you. He's going to introduce your parents. Parents, you stand up where you are. Students, you come forward and see me. Applause will be held to the very end. If, by some wild reason, somebody says Texas A&M, don't get your whoop out now, do not do it during our program, please. I will stop the program and hunt you down. Okay? All right. That's pretty much the basic housekeeping. Wilson, y'all welcome Wilson Morris, please.
Well, I'll just use this one. This is always a great program because we get to bring all the students and their families in. An absolute full house in the room today, that's great. Students, you'll get a Georgetown Rotary Club water bottle, which, believe it or not, is the most hard-earned, expensive water bottle you'll ever see. They don't come by very easy. So, as Danny said, we're going to bring you up. We do ask that you remain up here. Parents will have a little photo session at the end. That's why we keep everybody up here. Unfortunately, for the first ones coming up, you get to hang around for a few minutes. So, sorry about that. Actually, the first one is not here, but I'm going to start with Eastview High School. Alphabetical order, no preferences here. And the first one is Elijah Bowman, and he is a victim of winning. He won a tennis tournament, so you go on to the next tournament. He's not here today. I think his parents, Christine, are you here? There's, nope. Oh, over here. And Bill's not here. We're glad you came very much. You don't have to come up here and stand, but you can pick up a water bottle on your way out the door, okay? Thank you very much. Emma Burris, come on up. Emma's parents are Karen and Keith Burris. Are you all here? Right back there, and we welcome you today. Thank you so much. Emma is a National Honor Society member and an Austin American Statesman All-Star Preps team for softball, girls state, class council treasurer, Mu Alpha Theta member. She plans to attend the University of St. Thomas in Houston, majoring in biology. Congratulations to you. Nicole Colangelo and Diane and Richard Colangelo, are they here? There they are back there. You have to stand up. This room is too big. So welcome, and we're glad you're with us today. Nicole is also a member of the National Honor Society, the class council vice president, Mu Alpha Theta, Ruby Slipper member, and a Vase State art medalist. Vase or Voss? Vase. Vase, okay. And she's undecided where she's going to school. She plans to study neuroscience. Madison Dyer, coming up from back there. We know her dad's here, and Lisa, I saw you here too, but you all can stand up again. Rob is a member of the club, but we're glad Lisa, we're glad you're here, and Rob, we're glad you're here too. So, also a National Honor Society member, a CTE Student of the Month for September, and volunteers at elementary schools and a Patriot Award. She's undecided on where to go to school, but wants to major in elementary education or psychology. Alicia Encina. And Sherilyn and Domingo, are y'all here? Right back there. Hi, Domingo. Glad you're here today. She's president of the Eastview Criminal Justice Club, the next NEXT College Career Readiness Program, president of the leadership team, a member of the National Honor Society, Academic and Rising Stars Top 10% Award, Patriot Award for Outstanding Achievement in Pre-AP English 1, and Principles of Law. Plans to attend A&M at Corpus Christi, Texas. Now her major will be psychology. Congratulations. Dylan Finkenkeller. Right back there. Oh, Dad and Mom and Dad are, see there, they're with it. They're standing up right now. So Robin and Don, we're glad you're here today. Thank you very much. Also a member of the National Honor Society, the Exceptional Georgetown Alliance, Helping Hands, kids play basketball, ROC, the Ride On Center for Kids here in town, volunteer, junior varsity team captain for basketball and varsity basketball. He's going to attend Texas A&M or Texas State and plans to major in sports management and communications. Maria Flores is another one of our tennis players who's on the winning team. She is not here today. And Claudia and Juan, are they here? I didn't see them come in, so. Maria couldn't make it, and the next person on my list is Bryce Huck, also a tennis player, also advancing on to the next tournament. The parents are Sharon and Bill Huck. Are they here? I don't think I saw them come in, so we're sorry they couldn't be here today. Kelly Kirsch-Hamer. She is here. Diane Kirsch-Hamer and Peter Hamer. They're back there in the back, and we welcome y'all to Rotary today. Thank you very much. She too is a ROC volunteer, works in theater, Health Occupation Students of America, a Girl Scout of America, and earned 2 Journey Awards. That's wonderful. And earned a certified nurse assistant in May of 2019. Plans to attend Tarleton State University and major in environmental science. Christopher Milton. Back there. Teresa and William Milton, both here today. Great to have you. He placed first in the UIL region as a science team, family vendor business, swine, dining, and more. I'm not sure about that one. You got me on that, but that sounds pretty interesting. Placed at first at the UIL region science in biology, and placed first at the region jazz. And he's also a BBS volunteer, going to attend the University of Texas and study pre-med biology. Grayson Miniman. Is Grayson here? Not here. And Deanna and Steve Miniman, his parents, I don't think they're here either. Jabron. I should know how to say that. Jabron Perkins, coming up right now. Carla and Carlos Perkins. Are your parents here? He's shaking his head no. Okay. He's a member of the Color Guard. He's actually the captain at UIL Mathematics and Science, qualifier for region, lab researcher at Thomas Jefferson University. Built a record that broke the speed of sound in 2 miles through Systems Go. That would have been pretty neat to see. Of course, you probably couldn't see it, but it would be neat to be. He's also a member of the National Honor Society. He's undecided where he's going to attend college, but wants to study cognitive science. Lillian Rimbert, right over there. And Molly and Philip Rimbert, are you here today? She's shaking her head. Lillian is a member of the National Honor Society, the class council representative, and Mu Alpha Theta member. It says Maya. I think that's a typo. AP Art and a Girls State citizen. She's undecided on college, but wants to study business when she takes off. Caleb Sammons and Julie and Brian, you're here, and we welcome you all to Rotary. Glad to have you here today. A lot of parents here today. That's great. Caleb is American Legion Texas Boys State Academic Excellence Patriot Award for Pre-Med AP Biology, Pre-AP World Geography, and for AP World History, National Honor Society Academic Excellence Recognition, and also varsity football player. He's going to attend the Naval Nuclear Engineering School and study nuclear engineering. Kemper Samang. And Peter, I saw you here, and Dana, you're here. We're glad to have y'all. I know Peter through Scouts. We've been associated for a long time. And as you might expect, Kemper is a Boy Scouts of America member of Troop 155, a member of the National Honor Society, and employed at Blue Corn Harvest. If you haven't been there, you need to try it. It's a good place to eat. You're going to attend Texas A&M University and study. He's going to study mechanical engineering, and congratulations to you. Thank you very much. Joshua Wadley. Joshua, his parents are Jennifer and Randy Wadley. They're both here today. He's swim team, 4 years, earning the men's Most Valuable MVP award. Competitive club swimmer, male leadership award at the Lone Star Aquatic Club. TISCA All-State swimmer, National Honor Society member, ROTC member, and American Legion Scholastic Excellence Medal. Undecided on where he wants to go to school, but wants to study biochemistry. Jessica Yeager, coming up back there, and Susan Yeager and Kelly Bell, both are here today. We're glad you're with us at Rotary. Nitro Swimming National Team member, USA Swimming Scholastic, All-American Special Olympics volunteer coach, TAAEA Visual Arts Scholastic Event State Qualifier. Undecided on where she's going to school, but plans to study biology. And Hannah Whiting, all the way in the back, Hannah. Parents are Angie and Derek Whiting. They're back there. We're glad you're here, and glad we had a seat. We filled up today. That's great, though. She's Junior Leadership Georgetown member, National Honor Society member, HOSA president, passed the CNA certification this year, working as a pharmacy technician, and with volunteered on Hurricane Harvey cleanup, and employed at the Galaxy Bakery. Plans to attend Brigham Young University and study communication disorders. All right, we're moving on to Georgetown High School. You gonna line them up over here, Danny? Okay.
Did we miss anybody of these? Everybody's good?
Yeah, let me just ask that question. I've introduced it. Did I skip anyone from Eastview High School? Sometimes I get up here and I go too fast and I'll go right over. Good, but I'm glad I didn't. Anna Aquero. Yeah, right over there. And Carolyn and Ralph Aquero. Right back there. We're glad you all are here and join with us today. Aquaro. How about that? That was close. That was close. Okay. She's worked over at Camp Pinnell as a crew and a counselor in training. My son went to Camp Pinnell, so I'm pretty familiar with it. Junior Leadership Georgetown. Wildlife leader, member of PALS, and a varsity swimmer. Plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin and study communications and leadership. Congratulations. Daniel Arnold, all the way back there. His parents are Jamie and Doug Arnold, standing up now. We're glad you're here. Both of you are here. Good. Okay, varsity track captain, district champion, regional qualifier, UIL state competitor. Most Outstanding Runner Award, lettered in track, Mu Alpha Theta, American Mathematics Competition, Aerospace Engineering, Project Lead the Way, Teaching Assistant for Pathways to Engineering, ran charity races in London and Honolulu.
Attaboy.
Wow, not London to Honolulu, it's two different places, right? That'd have been a heck of a race, wouldn't it? Okay, and organized a shoe drive called Souls for Souls. S-O-L-E-S, Souls for Souls. Pretty neat, pretty neat. And designed a running program for the Boys and Girls Club here in Georgetown. Undecided where to go to school, but wants to study engineering. Congratulations to you. Luke Clark on the front row. And Terry and Matt, I know y'all are here. They beat Luke here today, so that's good though. He's a licensed pilot, Tango Flight Engineering program. Now, is that where y'all built the plane? Yes, sir. That's right. I've seen a lot of coverage. Fantastic program. STEM, Student Council President, weightlifting, National Honor Society member. Texas A&M or the University of Texas. There is a difference in those two. Aerospace engineering to be a fighter pilot. Congratulations. Sydney Colazos and Jennifer and David Colazos, both here today. Glad to have you. Welcome. She's a member of the National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, a volunteer coach at the Georgetown Youth Girls Softball Association. Also works with PALS, varsity softball, academic all-district, all-text, all-state, a verbal commitment to Baylor University softball. That's great. Obviously, she's attending Baylor University and wants to study biochemistry. Andrew Denyer. I know your parents are here. Robert and Margaret, there they are standing up. Glad to have you all here. Volunteer community service and at Goodwill here in town, and is employed, sorry, I'm talking a lot, I have to slow down. Employed at Tony and Luigi's just next door to us right here. He's unknown as to which college he's going to attend and unknown in his major, but I have a feeling he's heading on to college pretty soon. Elizabeth Dietland, right there, and Barbara and John Dietland. Barbara's here. Good. Glad to have you. He's a member of the National, a member of the National Honor Society, and volunteers at Brookwood. She also volunteers for the Nelson Tennis Foundation, Mu Alpha Theta, and a varsity team tennis captain. She's going to attend Texas A&M and study biomedical sciences. Congratulations to us. Emily Flax and Lisa and Brian Flax, they're standing up back there. We're glad you're here today. Wonderful to have you. She's on the varsity tennis team, Academic All-District Award. She's vice president of Mu Alpha Theta, is also with PALS, the Georgetown Tennis Center instructor, and an assistant Sunday school teacher. She plans to attend the University of Texas in Austin, and she's going to study architecture. Erica Germain. There she is, over there in the corner. Donna and Don Germain, oh, they're back there too in the corner. She's the drill team captain, a Dolce music private teacher on piano, and a solo finalist dance competitions. State contender in flute, so flute and piano, probably every musical instrument. Plans to attend the University of Texas, and she's, oh, by the way, she's ranked number 2 in the class. Congratulations on that. Study pre-pharmacy down at UT. Dalton Kyle. Dalton Kyle, is he here? I don't see him. How about his parents, Mimi and Boyd Kyle? Okay. Okay. Erica Germain, right there. Dan just came up and then said you didn't call their name.
Here,
Danny, you need to listen.
We should check it.
Okay.
We're good.
Don't mix me up. This is hard enough as it is. Okay. Dalton's not here, I'm sorry. Mimi and Boyd Kyle, I don't think you're here either, but congratulations to him. Mackenzie May, right there in front, and Carmen and Robert May, they're standing up. Welcome to Rotary. We're glad you're here. And let's see here. Mackenzie, National Academy of Future Scientists and Technologist Award of Excellence, member of the National Honor Society and Mu Alpha Theta, U.S. National League soccer player, and she's committed to play D1 soccer at the University of California in San Diego. And she's going to study computer science on the side while she's out there. So congratulations to you. He's not here. Well, I'm sorry. Wait, no, that's Reese walking around. You can't get away with that. Okay, Emily McLeod. Is Emily here? Okay. Logan McLeod, he's here. Okay, you don't get to come up here though, but we're glad to have you today. Megan McLeod. Okay. Let's see, competitive rider of American Saddlebred Horses. Congratulations on that. Placed 7th in the world at the World's Championship. 7th in the world. National Honor Society member, state champion for the Texas Saddlebred Association, teachers and mentors at the Family Riding Stable. She's going to attend the University of Texas and study public relations. Congratulations to you. Kayla Mehta, I don't think she's here, but I'm looking around just to be sure. Okay. Ashley Reed. Ashley's coming up, and Brandy Knopf and Wayne Reed. Are y'all here? There they are back there. Congratulations to you. She's entered 3 festivals and won 2 awards in short film. Wrote, directed, filmed, edited, and produced. That's pretty fascinating. President of the Sir Teens Club. She's been in archery and placed state in 3 events. 2019 Girls State Delegate, attendee, and an AP Scholar with distinction. Plans to attend the University of Southern California, and this is no surprise, study film and television. Congratulations to you. Logan Scott. Logan's, Amy and Steve Scott, there they are. Both of them are here. Great, glad to have you. National Honor Society member, community service volunteer, varsity concert, marching and jazz bands, all area awards in concert and jazz bands, percussion captain head in the Georgetown High School Band, employed at Airplane Mechanic Company, plays music for the local church, plans to attend the University of North Texas and study music education. My wife did just that. She was a voice up there at the University of North Texas. Now this is a good one because I've got my handwritten notes, so I might have to. Stephen Siekman, there he is. And Luana and Martin, they're both here. Let's see here. All tennis state and national merit scholar commended, and the Texas Boys State, all with tennis. Really great. Plans to attend Rice or Duke and study bioengineering. Congratulations to you. We're glad you made it. We are. Annabelle Stanford, right over there. And Betsy and Mike Stanford, they're both here. Boy, we've got great attendance. Glad to have you all here today. Fellowship of Christian Athletes and National Honor Society member, Lisa Landry Childress Scholarship recipient, Crestview Baptist Church Youth Leadership Team and Youth Group. She plans to attend Dallas Baptist University and study pre-physical therapy. Aaron Stroop. Okay, I don't think Aaron's here. Alex Thiel. Is Alex here? Alex Thiel? Nobody's yelling at me. Okay, I'm going to keep moving. Bryson Thomas, I know he's here. He's coming up right now. His parents are Kim and Gary Thomas. Gary was in this club a while back. Glad to see you back, Gary. Good to have you. He's an attorney with the teen court, a criminal justice club treasurer, youth leader at the Hill Country Bible Church, Mu Alpha Theta, and employed at Shakes Frozen Custard. Plans to attend the University of Texas and study business. Scott Washburn, right up front there. And Rodney Williams, you're here today. Stand up. We're glad to have you here. You should be proud of you. Scott is a trumpet section leader, principal trumpet, all area honors in band and jazz, all state recorder, a cappella choir, Mu Alpha Theta, youth group at Wellspring United Methodist Church, plans to attend the California Polytechnic State University and study mathematics. Congratulations to you. And Cameron Whitman. Cameron Whitman coming up right now. Bert Carnes, your parents, right? Grandfather, I've got it mixed up. Her grandfather's here, and Jennifer Whitman is here. Glad to have both of you here. She's president of the Criminal Justice Club, a lead attorney in teen court, captain of the varsity cross-country team, state medalist in Criminal Justice Quiz Bowl, and coach at Journey Gymnastics. Undecided where she's going to attend college, but she wants to study criminology. Did I miss anyone from Georgetown or any other school out there that we invited you and I didn't call your name? It looks like I'm clear. Let's give a big round of applause and congratulations to the top 5% Georgetown High School. Thanks to everyone. Now, students, we ask you to remain up here. Parents, this is photo op time. After we close the meeting out. We're going to close the meeting out formally. It'll only take a second. George, are you coming up? I'm looking for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Any special announcements from the Good of Rotary? Thank you very much. Thank you to all of the fantastic Rotary scholars. We're very excited to have you.
Pretend you like each other.
Will everybody please stand? Everyone is already standing. Good. And we always close our meetings with what's called the four-way test, which you can see up on the screen there. So join me in reciting the four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. First.
The truth.
Second.
Affairs of all concerned.
Third.
Will build goodwill and better friendships.
And fourth.
Will be beneficial to all concerned.
We are adjourned.
Everybody here? Even the boots in. It's been a